Hey guitar people, it's been a little bit since I made a video. Guess who's back? I'm just kidding. I'm not at home right now. I've been so busy with so much stuff lately in my personal life, and I haven't made a video in a while, but I just came to one of my brother's houses and I'm dog sitting for him, and I gotta make a video while I'm here. So we're gonna learn how to play this thing that I just wrote. Like I moved some of my bags in here and I brought an amp and my guitar, and this is like just what came out as soon as I plugged in. I wrote this little thing here. So we're gonna learn how to play it, and I'll teach you where all this stuff comes from. So let's do it. Oh yeah, and if you want to know where all this stuff comes from, even more in depth, I go into it on my Patreon page. I break it all down. It's not boring, I promise. It is very useful. And if you understand that kind of stuff, where it comes from, instead of being a parrot, like you parrot it back to me, like I did forever and ever and ever, it's really useful because you can just chill at your friend's house, at your own house, any house you want to go to, any stage, wherever you want to go to, and you just pick up a guitar, what I'm saying, and you just have this stuff flow out of you, and it's super easy. So check that out on my Patreon page. Let's do the video. Alright, so what we got is Who Diddy in the key of A. And it starts off by, I'm doing a major pentatonic thing, and I'm outlining the chords A, we got a D, and an E, and we land back on our A. Super easy, super common. So we start on our A, and we do a major pentatonic thing, but it's like a diagonal one up the neck where it climbs. Now here, our C sharp here, it stays the whole time, and on our top string we go while we're holding down that. So it'll sound like. And then I kind of slide if I can, so there's some transition. So what we're doing here is D9, and we're just simple Travis picking it, and I'm using a pick. So you're doing starting on the A string, and then you come down onto here. Although you're just holding the shape, and this finger here is doing a bounce in between strings 5 and 6. And then your other fingers are going to go. So what we got so far is. And so when you do this, it's only for 2 measures, all right? I was just showing you so you could hear it for longer, so your ear could hear it. After this, you go. If that's an A thing, you're taking an A, and you're doing a flat 3 to a 3. And then you're hitting an open D. It's a lot of chromatic. So let's put the tabs up there and we'll do it slow. And I'm not picking everything. I'm hammering on and sometimes I pick. I think what works, what sounds the best is when you go, slide that. Obviously you have to pick the open string. And then pick, hammer, and then here you pick. Open G, 1, 2, and then you gotta scoot that over to string 2, comes over to string 2, and I hybrid pick string 2, and then they come down on frets number 2, fret number 2, and I pick and hybrid pick strings 3 and 2 at the same time. So that's like, cause here is just insinuating, I can't think of the word, an A chord. And then, so what this is just an E, like it's like from an E chord, and so it actually comes from this. It's like a D shape, slide it up, and you have an E, right? Like, and then I'm just doing a country thing. I'm going up a scale and adding in a flat 3. So like here's your E. That's what I'm doing, because like here's a 1, here's your 2, here's your 3 from the E major scale, and I'm just adding in a flat 3 here. And then I'm harmonizing it. And slide down. And you end on your A. And I just did one of these. A country bend, so to say, and all it is an A major triad. Again, you're taking your 3 of the chord of the scale, and then you're making it a 2, and then you're giving it a bend, like up to the 3, while you hold down this. So my pinky holds that down, and then I just come down here and give it a bend up a whole step. That's it. Pretty simple. This is the stuff that comes out of me when I think around. So I know that this guitar lesson was pretty quick. That's okay. I just thought it was kind of cool and wanted to throw it out there. I know that I don't have a cool background or anything. I mean, maybe you don't even like my other background. I don't know. I like it. But yeah, like I said, I'm not at home right now, and I just wanted to do this. So enjoy it. And until next time, you guys just keep on picking. Hey, we're going to throw in some extra stuff here because why not? I was just thinking about this, and something that I struggled with in my past was like connecting the dots, right? And here's a cool idea for connecting the dots. So the A major pentatonic thing, right? It went like... Like, you could do other stuff, and I want to put a lot of emphasis around if we end it at our A right here. Like, watch this. Right here's that A. So like a common thing that I would do, you know, like what you're doing is you're taking, here's your E, it's in the A chord, right? Like when I play an A chord, I have an E right here. So there's the E in the chord, and what I'm doing here, I'm giving that a bend up to C sharp, and an E. That C sharp is in the A chord as well. It's right there. It's your third, a major third. So it sounds really cool if you let that like all the way down. And then your A is just right here. It's so close. And it sounds really cool if you walk it a whole step down, like 1/2 step at a time. And that's its flat 7. It sounds even cooler if you harmonize that. Like this. Man, I really, really love that. And what like this is coming from is like a D major shape. Except up here it's an A. And I'm just doing like the top 2 strings. Sliding that same shape down. And what like so it sounds awesome as it drops into our next chord, which is a D. Just some stuff that you can think about there. Like, I think it's really cool how we're starting on our, like, everybody knows that position, right? So that's our A minor. That's our major. And it's like you're starting at home base that everybody knows, sliding up the neck. But here's where it's like super important, because you have a ton of stuff that you can like use if your home base is right here on string 2. Like you could go and that's just using like this, like a C major shape, except you're playing it like with your pinky in here, and then you're doing that, right? You're sliding it up, and then you're doing this like classic sliding up to from the flat 3 up to a major 3. There's your home base. stuff that you can do if you can connect the dots, right? Anyway, that's just a bonus thing that I was thinking of. Enjoy it. Man, I know that this guitar lesson was not really thought through a whole lot, and it was kind of thrown together just like last second, but I think that's okay because I like the guitar riff. Sounded cool, and I think other people will like it, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. I just had a ton of stuff going on in my life, and haven't had a chance to make any videos lately, but we'll get back to normal again. So until next time, you guys just keep on picking.